Garage spaces aren't dark, ugly places anymore. Here we are in our converted garage space. We're going to go take a look at another great man cave at Harrison Custom Rods.
Harrison Custom Rods restores cars, pop machines, candy machines. We also do all the gas pumps. The ones you see with the big glass cylinders on top, those are from the 20s. The pumps right behind me is from the 50s. We originally wanted to really build a Texaco gas station. So this one's to scale. Anything from about the 50s to the late 60s. This is what a Texaco gas station looked like. So we want to recreated that. So we kind of did one step at a time. So we did the gas station. Then we decided we want to make areas for gas pumps. We want to lay out the gas pumps how they would look the best. Started thinking we needed an arcade. So we built an arcade. Got the arcade done. So basically this is my family room. So that's where we hang out on Christmas or Thanksgiving, maybe New Year's Day. Kind of hang out over here in the family room. And then we had a place we wanted to work. This is before we had the garage next door. So we had to do that. So made that look like an extra garage. Like a lot of these things you see here, they don't look like this when we find them. We have to restore them from the ground up. You wouldn't even think there was the same machine when you first start. I mean, they're pretty rough. It takes a lot of work. You have to strip them down. You have to sandblast them, clean them all up, re-chrome everything. You have to take pictures of all the decals, whatever it might be, and you have to recreate those to put them back on to make them nice and crisp and what you see now. You have to give a lot of credit to Daryl. Daryl Douglas has really, really been a big part of this.
Fabricator, builder, I guess. Just a little bit of everything.
And then you have to give a lot of credit to Gino. Gino has found a lot of these pieces for me. He goes around and meets people and finds the different things for us.
It's kind of just being there at the right time. I've been a lot of swap meets, and a lot of people know me, and they'll give me a call and say, "Hey, Gino, they know what I like and stuff." A lot of guys try to talk everybody down, and Lynn pays a fair price. He'll pay the best price, so we usually end up with it because I'm not going to nickel and dime someone over something.
This car here, this came from Pueblo. Gino went over there to Pueblo for a swap meet. He goes, "Hey, I found this really cool 32 Ford 3-window. I go, "Oh, cool, I always wanted a 3-window. And that comes in on the trailer, we buy the thing. I go, "Gino, that's not a 3-window. That's a friggin' 5-window. What'd you bring me a 5-window here for?" And he was just counting the back windows. He didn't realize you have to count the front ones too. So anyway, I like it. I'm glad we have it, but this is a 5-window 32 Ford. They made a 3-window 32 Ford, but I'm starting to like the 5-window better. You might have seen the black Stingray.
It's a 67 Stingray, one of Lynn's passions.
Took us about a year to build it. The car resembles a 67 Corvette on the outside, but it's a total race car.
It's got a full tubular chassis. It's got a Fab 9 rear end, strange axle, 40 spline, 692 cubic inch all aluminum Donovan. It's putting out about 1,400 horse. Basically, just something we go out in and take a little time off and enjoy.
The car runs 815, 170 miles an hour in the quarter mile. So that's quite a ride in a door slammer that the windows go up and down. You have to shift it, and you can drive it on the street if you want to. And I like to go out a couple times a year just for the bug, just for the feeling.
Me, myself, I would not drive it. It's a handful. Lynn's gave me a ride a couple times, and I don't want no part.
I think this is a little bit more than what most people want, but you could do like a 2-car garage, maybe just a couple gas pumps. But this is the serious collector when you go like this.
Well, if you look at the houses, Lynn builds houses in Cherry Hills, and The clients that he does are high end, and his quality is high end. He hires like the best guys for the job. None of these cars, if it's supposed to be a big block, it's a big block. If it's supposed to be a fuel injection, it's a fuel injection. They have all the right parts, right tires, everything. I mean, everything's right on the car.
I did a lot of number research on it. We check all the block numbers, carburetor numbers, fuel pumps, rear end, transmission, just to verify that it is all original.
So it's just like the houses you build in Cherry Hills, this is their dream house, this is what they want. So I think it came out easy for Lynn because, he's always been particular anyway, so it's not like, he always wanted the best, so.
This is our specialty. Everything you see here, we have done in the shop next door. If you need gas pumps or if you need machines or whatever, we can do it. Thanks for coming out to my man cave that Harrison Custom Rods have created. If there's any time I could help create your man cave, I'd like to do that.
Now that the guys are happy, let's take care of the ladies. We're going to visit a wonderful place for a massage coming up next.